Hi dear, this is Peter Darts Clairvoyant here, and I'm doing your daily tarot reading here for the 9th of January 2019. The 9th of January 2019. Okay, so let's see what we get here for you. Right, Judgment. Now this is a bit of a funny card here because it's like it's called basically in a very simple way, reaping what you sow. So it's like you can reap what you sow if you do good, you can reap what you sow if you do bad. So we've got to look at it logically, but we'll see what comes after. Now here, it's like we're coming to a crossroads and we are re-evaluating our lives. So this is what we've done so far here, what we've built up. Do we keep doing what we're doing and trying to build up some more? Or is it time to start afresh, start again? So in other words, what we're doing, or we're breathing new life into what we've got. So it's like we're re-evaluating. So basically saying now, from the changes that we're going to be making as pretending, sort of deciding which way we're going, whether we're going left or right, judgment, reaping what we sow and what we do on that. And then it just feels though we've also got to be a little bit guarded, a bit protective of ourselves, but we've also not got to be fearful of what we're doing. So it's like sometimes we've got our barriers up here protecting ourselves because we don't want to get hurt or let down, or we don't want to lose out on what we've got. So it's like we're being a bit protective of ourselves, but you've got to be careful that you're not overly protective, as otherwise you don't let the new things in. See here, what is beckoning is new beginnings. Something ends and something begins. There's a change. And it's really, we've got to go for it. So it's basically saying now, look, we're going to make changes. It's not easy. We're protecting ourselves, but we're not going to protect ourselves. We've got to go for this now with full energy. And we've got to trust our intuition now and go with our gut feelings. And so that's quite interesting. So it just feels though now, whatever we're doing now, wherever we're going, there's going to be some big changes going. We are going to be a little bit nervous, a bit wary. But it's going to create change, and we've got to go for it, and we're not going to hide behind the brick wall. Because what we tend to do is we can get pulled in different directions. Do we do it? Don't we do it? Effing and ahhing. Now that's okay. There's nothing wrong with sitting on the fence until you've made your mind up a little bit. But every day you sit like that, nothing's changing, nothing's moving forward. So you've got to come out that comfort zone. And then here, I just feel as though we've got this lady who's quite caring, quite sensitive, and she just needs to make sure now she's showing her thoughts and feelings. But I feel as though, our lives are about to blossom out and grow. And I'm also being drawn, for some of us, we're going to hear from somebody from the past. There could be a bit of a blast from the past. So see where that comes in. But I just feel as though things seem to be a little bit up and down, and it's not like life's bad, but it's like we're juggling things or trying to keep things in balance now of what we're doing. So it feels like everything's just a little bit what I call complicated. Not hard work, not bad, not negative, just complicated. And we've got to sort of get through the complications now to get where we need to be. So here now, it's like we're about to reap what we sow, we're about to make things happen, but we're sitting on the fence polling, do I do it, don't I do it, so I'm delaying it all. And then I'm at this crossroads, and do I carry as I am, do I bring new things in, but I've got to trust my intuition now and go for it, whichever my gut feelings tell me, whether it's telling me to do it or don't do it. But what we mustn't do now is be guarded and protective of ourselves and keep those barriers up, because that's like putting a block out there in the negative energy. We've got to let those barriers down, and we've got to go for it, then everything can flow. And that's where the changes come in. And we might be a bit sensitive to these changes, but in the end, it's like our lives will blossom out and grow. So I do feel in the long run it's going to be good, but we may go through some ups and downs, or money fluctuating while we bring in these changes, because change doesn't come without pain, does it, sometimes? So it feels like I'm coming to a point where it's like I'm moving forward into the first week of January, and it's like I'm starting to analyse my year ahead a little bit more, and I'm thinking, well, do I do this, do I do that? It's almost like you're making decisions personally, emotionally, career-wise, and it's like you're reevaluating it, and then it's like, what if it all goes wrong? So you're being a bit fearful, but it's telling you don't be fearful. You've got to go for it. You need to go for it. Yes, it's not going to be a simple path, so it's like you're going to be riding the waves of up and down. But you do know from these changes, eventually juggling it all about, slot it into place as we go along, tweaking things as we go along. If it's not quite right, your life gradually starts to blossom out and grow, because you're focusing on that change and you're making it happen and you're getting where you need to be. But if you don't do it, you're stuck. You're not moving from this position, and then that's where you're reaping what you sow there. In other words, nothing's changing. It's like same old, same old. So it's like, do you stay put or do you move forward? And this is what it's all about. And it's almost like it feels like you've got to make up your mind what you want. But it just feels though, it feels like it's there. You've just got to find your confidence, and that's all it is. Let's just see what your angels say. See, this is more to do with work and career, and I've got entrepreneurial coming out. So in other words, it's saying some of you have got the ability to work for yourselves, or you should be focusing on business. So making changes with your business, or thinking about setting up a business, or even is it just doing something on the side a little bit, on the side of what you're doing to just bring that little bit of income in. You might just want to do it just for January for some extra month, then after that you're not bothered. But this could grow and to become something more than what you think. You could really reap the rewards. Slow, positive growth. So it just feels like it's very, very interesting. It's like some of us have got the ability to make a bit of extra money, and the angels are saying that, and they're kind of guiding you to do it. So I think that's quite interesting. So it just feels like it's all there for you now to go out there and make things happen, whether it is career-wise or more personal or home-wise. It just feels like it's really there for you. So I think that's quite good. But like I say, it's sort of sitting in the middle, that day is, and you're just going to have to ride the waves of your thoughts and decide what's the best path for you to take forward for you, but only you can do it. Because if you listen to everybody else, it's like everybody's got an opinion, but at the end of the day, it's you that's got to follow it through. It's got to be your responsibility. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Please do like my video and comment, please, and share. That helps me to grow with YouTube especially. So thank you for your support in that way. If you do want any private readings, you do know where I am. Connect with me on here or Facebook, or through my website, peterdartsclairvoyant.co.uk, or even give me a phone call on 0758 384 6626. So hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for joining me, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you. Bye bye now.